welcome to the Soul Therapy YouTube channel. If this is your first video watching, I'm glad that you're here, and if you're a returning viewer, shout out to you and happy holidays. Sit back and relax as I go downtown, do some sneaker shopping, and talk all about shoes. Our first spot is JD Sports. This store is insane. I was actually really surprised to see how many Columbia 11s are just sitting. If you guys are new to the sneaker game, Jordan Brand comes out with a new Jordan 11 almost every holiday season. And almost every holiday season they sell out. It's a sign of the times, and I've discussed that multiple times on this channel. I'm just happy a great OG colorway is widely available. This Jordan 1 low colorway seems to be inspired by cool gray 11s. Most of the Jordan 1 models in store happen to be on sale. Really solid colorways like this black and gold pair are honestly a no-brainer at this price, especially for a young sneakerhead who's looking to get his first shoe. I highly recommend the artisanal red colorway, but if you're looking to shake it up, they had other Jordan models on sale too. All these stores downtown were playing Christmas music, which definitely helped to set the mood. There hasn't been any snow or nothing like that, so this definitely helped set the vibe. They had some new colorways in the Gel 1130, which I would argue is one of the best shoes you can buy for the price. They're really comfortable underfoot and they're super easy to style. They also had the new Puma and ASAP Rocky collab in both colorways. I'm definitely feeling the more dark and black purple colorway over the Volt Green. Not a half bad model though whatsoever, but something that really caught my eye were these Adidas Sambas that feature the Soul Therapy blue. Patent pending. Actually, can you put a patent on a color? I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, they had some LeBron 22s and some D-Book 1s, which happen to be on sale. You know, if they actually dropped the colorways that he's been rocking in-game, maybe they would sell a little better. I don't know, it just seems that people would actually want to buy good colorways. I have never in my entire existence seen someone gatekeep their own shoe in good colorways the way he has. Alright, let me chill. They had some AE1s, and speaking of someone who actually drops good colorways, the AE1s that just came out are actually fantastic. I love this Iron Sharpens Iron colorway, and the other one is close enough to Soul Therapy blue, so you guys know I already like it. I personally really like this MB4 Scooby-Doo colorway. Fantastic details on that sneaker. And if you want to learn more about that sneaker, I actually have a full video on my channel about the MB4. A great value basketball sneaker that I would definitely recommend if you like the design. They also had some foam posits. This bronze colorway is fantastic. This is probably the best Jordan 4 RM colorway I've seen thus far. It had a lot of Nike Dunk Lows on sale, which seems to be a reoccurring theme. And I do like this money-inspired LeBron 22. Honestly, out of the 21s and 22s, I think I prefer the design of the 20s, with the 21s being a close second. Next up is Champs, and honestly, I didn't find much here, but I did run into an old friend. So, Vonnie, if you end up watching this, shout out to you for keeping it real. This Jordan 2/3 colorway by far is the best yet. And since the 2/3 aren't a really popular model, that shoe is probably going to go on sale, and you know who's going to have to buy it. I say, let's shake it up a little bit and try a different type of store. We're hitting up Burlington to see if we could find any budget deals. Now, if you ever been in a Burlington, you'll know it's extremely hit or miss, and you'll see a lot of shoes that, are maybe not the most pleasant looking. They did have some Nike shoes here. I believe those were Giannis shoes. And they had a bunch of timber knots. However, they did have a pair of Doc Martens. These are actual Doc Martens in this beige-like colorway. And I believe these are the Tatum ones. And to be honest, I've never been a fan of any of the Tatum sneakers. I don't like the way they look, and from what I heard, they don't perform that well either. By far, the best pair of kicks in here was this classic pair of Stan Smiths. Also, check out this off-white, or I guess on black. Time waits for no man, so edgy. Anyways, let's check out Primark, which is usually a tourist trap. There are too many clothing items in here, which are all very inexpensive. Typically, the quality isn't there either. Every once in a while, there's a nice piece or two. However, this definitely is the epitome of fast fashion, so if you're looking for something to rock for maybe 1 or 2 days, I think you'll be okay for the most part, but I still wouldn't recommend shopping here. And remember, just because something's a good deal or an affordable price doesn't mean it's a great value. These Bulls hoodies that they had in store were actually pretty nice quality. For $36, I would definitely recommend them. They're a little more expensive than I'd personally like, but with the prices of goods getting so high, you're not getting completely ripped off for what you're paying for. By far, these New York Knicks shirts were the best value. For 20 bucks, you got some decent graphics and some quality materials. These didn't feel half bad. Let me know if you've ever shopped at Primark before and what's your experience been like. Also, check out these black Cat 4s. They also have more professional attire, so if you're looking for like a trench coat or something, this is probably the cheapest way you're going to be able to pick one up. I guess it's okay if you're trying a new aesthetic and don't want to spend so much money on it. I think now is a good time for me to remind you to join our free Discord server. It'll be the first link down below. We discuss upcoming releases, thrift finds, and just general shenanigans. We would love to have you a part of our community, and it's 100% free to join. Check out these South Park slides that I found. Respect authority. These are absolutely devious. I love them. I was actually close to buying these too. Don't ask why. I was feeling in the mood for a little bit of Macy's. They always go crazy when it comes to holiday decorations. And this year was no different. It's honestly a really cool vibe just being in here, even though I personally don't do a lot of shopping here. They recently added a finish line in store, which is mainly the only reason I ever come inside. This is not your typical finish line. They don't carry Jordans or other higher price models, but they definitely do have the essentials, and sometimes they have sneakers that are on sale that you can't find anywhere else. I've never bought anything from here, but honestly, it's not half bad if this is your only place to go sneaker shopping. They had these new Air Max colorways that I hadn't seen anywhere else. I wouldn't be mad if you cop some 990s like this, clean and comfortable. Anywho, for more budget finds, let's check out Ross. And man, oh man, there was a lot of sneakers in here. And now Ross really prioritizes quantity and not quality, but you can find ever so often some cool stuff. Like Burlington, they also have a bunch of boots, so if you're looking for some cheap working shoes on the low, you can definitely hit up a spot like this. It's also a really great spot to find basketball sneakers. They had some NB2s and some Reebok lows, and even more Doc Martens. Very interesting to see these here, even though Doc Martens are extremely popular right now. These Pumas really caught my eye, and I knew instantly it's a type of shoe that my dad would rock. So I sent him a picture, and sure enough, he wants them. When you know someone for so long, you can almost immediately tell when something is going to appeal to them. Overall, pretty solid stuff there at Ross. Now, I just want to have an open heart-to-heart to you guys about the channel. We've been going strong on almost 2 years of soul therapy, which is just crazy for me to think about. I've made countless videos and tried so many different things for y'all, and I like where we're at, but I do admit the content may have to change just a little bit to reach a wider audience. And no need to worry, all of it's gonna unfold naturally. I'm very excited. Our last stop for this video was a local family thrift. I wanted to see if I could find any insane steals. Hint, hint, I did. But first, what really caught my eye was this insane collection of bobbleheads. They had a LeBron one, Tiger Woods, and they had this Tom Brady Funko Pop. They had a pair of Air Force One highs. These were insanely cooked. I mean, just look at that heel drag. And these Jordan 10 Seattles. Not a bad colorway in some Jordan 10s. And honestly, we do not get enough Jordan 10s. Bring them back. They deserve more love. These Air Force Ones were a cool colorway, but that suede was completely dead. I also found this Godfather DVD collection, and I've never seen a Godfather movie all the way through, which I know y'all might think is crazy. I've seen clips and I liked what I've seen, I just have to set the time aside. By far the best find in store was this Jordan 11 Low 72 and 10. Laces were cooked, but honestly the shoe wasn't in that bad of shape. It was a size 11.5, a size that I could rock, and they wanted 21 bucks for it. To be honest, I was really torn whether or not I was going to pick them up. But I figured at the end of the day, I really don't need those in my collection, and I don't see myself rocking them. So we continued on and found some even more obscure shoes. The clothing finds weren't anything too special today, but this sharp jersey brought back some good Blackhawks memories. Subscribe for more daily soul therapy. Before we wrap this up, I wanted to take some time to thank some truly amazing people in the community. Big thanks to VR Gear Sneakerhead for being the most active in terms of comments. Pure Palm has also been a really active member of the community. Thank you so much. Saint is another reoccurring viewer who's left some really awesome comments. Thank you. ATMZ Forever has been super supportive on IG. love your content as well. Big shout out to Chief Kicks Restorations, reached out to me with some great advice. And last but certainly not least, shout out to Julian, really great content, and it was really fun meeting you in person. Happy holidays, everyone.